Good morning. Welcome back to Alberta Family Hobbies. This is Curtis here again. We got to do some stove testing here. So we'll start off with this Fire Dragon here. We've opened this up in my gear pack unboxing video, so we'll go try that. This takes the solid fuel tabs, which I had to get off of Amazon because I couldn't find any locally or Canadian Tire or Walmart or nothing. So I bought 42 tabs here for $29.99. And then we're going to try this Magic Heat Stove. I got this one at Home Hardware, and it was $10. And it comes with fuel on this one, and you can replace these canisters. Okay, and then I got this Odoland. It's actually a camping set, but it's supposed to come with the stove. So I'm going to go try this one out. Let's just unbox this quick. It comes in a nice little carrying case. And this one is supposed to be for 2 people. And I got this off of Amazon for $60. Okay, so just opening this camping set. It comes with some lids here. Let's just quickly get this opened. Okay, and it's all supposed to be like a nesting doll. So let's just get this all open in this bag. So it comes with a nice bag here. It comes with some cleaning cloths. And then you got 2 different size pots, and it comes with lids for these pots. So they just sit like that. You can use them for cooking. Okay, so then it comes with the stove here, which we'll open in a minute. 2 cups, and then it comes with the silverware utensils. So we got a fork, a spoon, and a knife. So the kind of little neat folding silverware. I don't know if this is stainless steel or not, but it sure feels like it. Okay, so we're actually going to test out. Let's put these back in the case here, and then we'll check out that stove. Okay, we'll check out the stove. This one's got a little igniter on it. And this one you have to use isobutane for it. So it just folds out like this. And the isobutane is not very easy to find in the wintertime in Alberta either. I couldn't find it in the local stores. I finally found some at Canadian Tire. And for the small cans here for isobutane was $9. And then the big ones here was $16. And I'll see how long they last, and we'll do a burn temp on them. Okay, so we're gonna go try the stove out in the garage here. Boil some water, and we'll go from there. Thanks, Sid. Okay, got Curtis and Hunter back here. We're gonna try out these little stoves here that we got. So this is the one that came with that Odoland kit that I got off of Amazon. Oh, apparently that's open already. Close that off. Okay, so we're going to try and boil some water here. So these actually expand this way and they can stick up like this. Okay, so these just come out like this. They fold out like this. And then you got striker here. Okay, we're just going to try and boil some water on here. And then with that boiling of the water, we'll try and taste some MREs here too. So we're just going to light this up and see how she looks. And well, she lit pretty easily. I'm just going to boil some water here. Goodness, with the water. And I do have had a camping set like this before. You just got to watch the handles here because they do melt quite easily, the plastic on them. So I'll try this one out here. It's not bad. It's not as stable as I would like it to be. I'll throw the lid on it. And then we'll just do a test and see how long it takes to boil. Okay, so we get that one going here. Let's put this one off to the side. Let that boil here for a bit. And we'll get this other one fired up here and see how it works out. So this is a Magic stove. Let's just put this over there so it's not gonna Getting too hot. Yeah, moving around a bit. Seems pretty stable. It's not too bad. Then I'll try out this one here. It's just open her up here. Oh, just a candle wick there, so we use a bit lighter. It still seems to take a little bit to light. I'll cool it a little bit. It's pretty. It is the one you can barely see it. It's still cover on. Now that is hard to see. That is very hard to see. I'll take my light down. You can see it in the you can see it in the light now. So gotta be careful of those when the bird's pretty clear. Again, let's try the small pot here. Throw some water in it too as well. That's for a bit of heat coming off here. This one seems to be pretty stable. See, and that flame's still going. Put that one off to the side here. And I got this little dragon one. Maybe we'll try one of these little cups and see if it works. Like I said, I could not find these fuel tabs anywhere. I had to go buy them off Amazon.
Use one of the lids.
I'll use one of those lids, yep. Well, then it's not, yeah. See, like this one has a little flame protector on it. A little wind guard. So that just sits in there like that. That just sits in there like that. And you put these fuel tabs right in the middle there. Let's actually stick the lid on there and see if it takes the boil. It's not a true test, but we'll see if it takes quite a long time or not bad or. Those stinks?
No, it was that.
Almost smells like fish.
That's what that was. And that's.
Yeah, so it's kind of like those fire starters I tried there in the other video. How they're going. And you can't put more than one fuel in here. We're going to try it with two, see how it works. Yeah, I might have to use the lid because I don't think those pots are too small. So. Okay, so there's a fuel.
That's a stable thing.
No, it doesn't look very stable at all. Let's put some water and see if there's a little more weight to that. How's that first one looking? Any bubbles yet? It's got lots of steam already. I'm going to put some water in this one. So that one is burning quite nicely. With the water in it, it's a little more stable. It's not bad. One thing about these solid fuel tabs is you pretty much have to use them all up. This magic one, you can put the lid back on, and obviously the isobutane one there, you can just shut it off. Okay, so let's see how this is. This has got to be boiling by now. She seems pretty hot. Oh yeah, she's rolling boil. Matter of minutes for this one.
Just checked that.
Matter of
it was
minutes.
not even boiling.
Oh yeah, she's rolling boil. Matter of minutes for this one.
Just checked that.
Matter
It
of
was
minutes.
not even boiling.
So that's really nice for that one. So we know that one heats up really fast, the water.
Now we can try some MRE.
Okay, so there's not much of a flame still coming off this magic mic. Magic heat. This other one seems to be fuel. The solid fuel tab seems to be going pretty good. So
That's why it's not centered.
kind of boil already. Okay, so obviously, like I said, it didn't take a while longer to warm up because there's no lids on them. You know, they are starting to bubble a bit. This one there's barely any flame. You can't feel the heat off it, so I'll start to burn first. Like I said, I don't know how much of a fair test this is with this not covered. I do see little bubbles in the small one for the solid fuel. The magic heat one's still like just a little tiny flame, so I don't know if you have to pull the wick a little bit further. It's still putting off heat. You can definitely feel it still. Well, because I think it's boiling hot water enough. Should get nice and warm. And I think if the lid was on, this one would be boiling by now. This one, not so much. And there's still, yeah, quite a bit of the solid fuel tabs there. And this one, the wick's not even barely burning, but there is heat off of it, so. So will I get out of a bind to cook with? Yes, I think it will. The only thing I don't like about these is you always got to carry extra fuel about it. These canisters are pretty light and they're easy to store. These fuel pods, they don't they're come waterproof, individually wrapped, so you don't have to worry about them. But you always got to carry extra fuel. So I don't know if you're going to go on a hike, you got to carry 10 or 15 of those. And then this canister here, I wouldn't recommend it. Maybe for camping or maybe a base camp, or emergency survival situation where you got to boil some water. It's going to take some time, but I definitely like this little Odoland set. It seems to be nice. It'll enough for two people, anyways, to get you by. Actually, what I'm going to do here is I'm probably just going to let this burn out. We should probably done a test to see if it's actual boil water or not. So I'm going to put this lid on this one, and then we'll try this other one later. Definitely think this one will burn water as long as it's got a lid on it. It takes a little bit. It is pretty cold in there in the garage. Right around the 0 mark, I think. See, this one's not even bubbles forming on the bottom here yet, even with the lid on. I don't know if this is the best one for that. Definitely we'll redo this one here, and we'll boil water with this one. I guarantee that one will go. I just think this is too much water in here. I don't think it's gonna go. Maybe we'll I don't know, we'll dump half it out and try a couple of cups, but okay, let's try and time this one, see if it'll go. I don't know if it'll go. Still not boiling. I'm gonna put this little stove out and see if I can bring the wick up or something. Yeah, see, the stove itself is barely warm. Like, it's warm, but it's barely warm. So I'm just gonna put this out. Maybe I'll bring the wick up. Maybe that'll help. Let's bring the wick up. Let's try that. Maybe that'll help out. I don't know. Okay, I brought the wick up here more. I don't know if you're supposed to or not. There's no instructions on that one. I'll have to read the box and see what it actually is to do. Okay, you can't see the flame still, but it is going. Okay, put that on there. Way better flame. So this will boil now. That'll boil. Yeah, I can actually see it now. That'll boil. So I guess you have to pull that wick up quite a ways. That'll get her going. Oh, I can hear the difference already. Rolling boil, just like that. Okay, so I'm a little more towards that than I thought I was, but definitely have to pull the wick up. And now this stove is going to be super hot, so I don't know exactly the best way to get this out. Take that out there. Hopefully, it doesn't burn my table. And then we'll just cover this up. That should put the flame out. Stove is definitely hot. I can see the steam coming off it still. Okay, let's turn this one back on, and we'll knock the tops off these, trying to get them out, and it's just restarted the fire again. So I'm actually impressed on how those fuel tabs are working. I'm gonna try one more here, and then we're trying to blow some water in that one. Yeah, it's these ones. They smell kind of like fish. They stink. Okay, so that out. I'll put the lid on this one. Now this one should be cool off enough I can put the cap on. Perfect. So yeah, I was actually impressed once I got that wick up. It would actually did not take long at all to boil. Get you out of a bind. These canisters here, like I said, they're $9-10, and that whole thing was $10.
Hey, let's check the small one, see if it's boiling yet. Nope.
I don't know if that's going to come to a boil or not. There's not a whole lot of water in here. Just put a little less in it. Okay, that's just over a cup of water. About a cup of water in there now. So definitely a survival situation there. We need to get your water boiled and boiled fast. I just don't know if it's the solid fuel tabs. If it's something else we could try. I haven't found anything else on Amazon. I got it from my local stores to try for that one. I'm not overly impressed with it. This one here, like I said, once you pull the wick up, it got pretty hot. It is cooled off now, so it's good. But you can reuse this one. This one's a fuel pad tabs. You have to let them burn out. I tried to throw them out and dispose them when they were still a little bit burning. Did not work. You have to let them completely burn out. I do not like that idea of design. I'm done with something. I want to let it cool off for a couple of minutes. I want to get it on the go. That is definitely not my favorite so far, and it is taking forever to boil water. Okay, it's Chris coming to a conclusion with these pocket stoves, these little small ones here that we got. We'll start off with this Odoland. I was really impressed with the stove itself. It was easy to ignite. It burned really quick. It boiled water really, really fast. Really impressed with that. These canisters are a little bit heavier for the fuel and stuff, but this thing was so easy to set up. It worked out really well. And just a matter of quick take down here. It just all slides together, and you just untwist it. Done. Like, it's pretty simple how that is. It's pretty compact and small. It just sits inside this little box inside that nesting, camping cups and pots. So I really impressed with that. I give that an A plus. This one here, you can see I really fought with it to get it going. Once I got that wick up and it started to go, it burned pretty hot and got that water boiling pretty fast. But you have to make sure you're adjusting the wick and make sure that's sitting on there properly. There. Okay, so it kind of sits like that. Okay, and that one's not too bad. This canister weighs a little bit too. It's not as heavy as the other canister, but the other stove is way better to adjust, easy. And then this last one, this Dragon Fire they got from that gear pack, I do not recommend it. It's maybe if I took the windshield off and maybe some different variables on it. I don't like the solid fuel tablets because you have to wait till they burn out or try and put them out some way, and it just makes a mess. The one advantage of the thing is it's really light, and these tablets, they don't weigh much. There could be better fuel sources for these out there somewhere. I couldn't seem to find any. To me, this is a fail. I wouldn't use this for backup, or I wouldn't even use it for anything. It wouldn't go in my backpack or nothing, so it might end up in a garage sale yet. Okay, that's it for the stoves. Thanks for watching, guys.